Hey everyone. I know it's been a long time since I did a video. The reason I'm doing one now is because there's one thing that's been on my mind for a pretty long time, a couple of months, and it's been frustrating me. And the reason I decided to talk about it now is because I was grading some papers from the fifth graders. They've been doing these phonics worksheets. And in this first book, I'll show you the book that they're using. At all of the schools in the city, we have a book called Hajimete no Phonics. And this is level 1, and there's 3 levels that I'm aware of. There are 3 levels. And I actually like this book. I think it's very explanatory. There's a lot of good examples in this book. So if you happen to see it in a bookstore, I don't know if they still sell this book. I'm pretty sure you can find it online. But it's, if you're in Japan and you have an opportunity to go to a bookstore and look at this book, I recommend that you look at it because I think it's very good. But the fifth graders, they do I make copies of the pages in this book as worksheets, and we do this every week. And the issue that I've been having is that they just finished the last 2 pages in the book, and I collected the papers, and I've been checking some, and the issue I'm having is that despite having done phonics every single week, doing these worksheets every single week, I'm still seeing a lot of common mistakes. I'm still seeing a lot of mistakes with how letters are written. I'm still seeing mistakes between B and D. B and D, that's a common issue, but I'm seeing a lot of common mistakes, and that I feel should have been corrected with practice, weekly practice. And it's led me to wonder, I don't think it's too difficult for them, but it's led me to wonder if they're learning anything. Is it something, I try my best to explain well to them if there's something difficult, because we go over the answers after doing the worksheet, and I try to explain to them the difference between A and U. Like, for example, the word jump, J-U-M-P, I still see, or some of the kids still get confused and they write J-A-M-P instead. And, after that mistake comes up, I explain it to them, and then when we go to the next word, like maybe bus, B-U-S, I sound it out very carefully. I say bus, bus, and they still make the same mistake. Even after I've explained between A and U, I tell them A, when we have J-A-M-P, the A might be a, like apple, and the U would be like umbrella. And so I give them apple and umbrella as examples. And then, like I said, when we go to the next word, the very next word, and I sound it out very carefully, bus, bus, they still make the same mistake. Or some of them do. Some of them get it. Some of them still make the same mistake. And I'm wondering if maybe they just still don't get it, or if they're just not paying attention. I feel like the mistakes that they're making is a result of them not paying attention. So that's one of the issues I've been having. I want to figure this out, but it's difficult to figure out because within a 45-minute time period, there's for the 5th and 6th graders at the school, it's phonics. And then there's the textbook that we use for English. And 45 minutes is not a long time to go over all of this. And so there's very, very little time for thorough explanation. And that's the problem I've been having. So I'm going to make another part to this video, and I'm going to explain the issues I've been having with the second part of the class. So the first part was just common mistakes with A to Z using this book. I'm going to show it to you again, Hajimete no Phonics. Like I said, it's a good book. The problem is just that I don't get enough time to explain to them all of the sounds and why fax is written F-A-X and why fox is written F-O-X. I don't get enough time to make sure that they understand that. I think the other problem is the fact that we don't give them homework. Like, we don't, the name of this class is Gaikokugo Katsudo, which means foreign language activities, which means they don't get a grade for it. It doesn't really count as a class. It's just to get them exposed to English. And because they don't get homework, sometimes I have to give them homework just because they can't finish classwork fast enough. But they rarely get homework, and that's the problem, is that they don't get homework, and I only see them once a week. I mean, well, they only have class once a week. I see them a couple of times a week, but they only have a class once a week, so it's easy to forget things. So that's one of the problems I've been having. So I'm going to make another video explaining the other problem I'm having.